Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another gacha video. So this is actually NeuroCloud, Girls Frontline NeuroCloud CBT. So very fortunate to have been invited as a content creator. So obtained CBT access for this game. And of course, thank you LD Player for sponsoring this video. As you can see, I'm on the new LD Player 9 and true to LD Player fashion, the CBT client is on the LD Player store, so just open up LD store, search up NeuroCloud, you can download the CBT client. I'm not sure if you need to have, the CBT eligibility email, or if we can play just with the guest. But I do have an eligibility email, and I use the email address that I sign up with. But anyhow, here is NeuroCloud. So NeuroCloud is a roguelike game, so pretty unique for a gacha mobile game. It's the it should be the prequel, I believe, storyline wise, lore wise, to Girls Frontline. A very successful game that is kind of quiet now, but Sunborn, the company, is releasing a bunch of new games based on the series. We have NeuroCloud, of course, which should be the prequel, and then we have the Girls Frontline 2, the sequel Excellent, which I played the CBT on my channel. You can look. It was almost more than a year ago. It should be. It was an XCOM like game, and it was very fun. Of course, here we have NeuroCloud, which I did play the CBT as well, but I didn't play the full release because I didn't pull my favorite character in that game at that time, which was Hubble. But anyhow, this is a roguelike game. I just show you essentially what happens. You have your stages, which is based on each level, and you'll have multiple as you unlock the game further. And after each win, you'll be able to pick something that upgrades your characters or have synergy with your units. And you can see that we're here and we are going to the next battle. You have units which in this game they're in chibi format, and I'm gonna click battle start, and you can see that you've got your tanks, your warriors, your healers, and they also each get skills that are of course unique to the character, and they'll have synergy. So it's up to you to see how you can build your team together and improve your teamwork between the units. So here I have a warrior buff that provides lifesteal to the unit, and there is a anomaly ahead. So this is the boss fight, I believe, coming up. So overall, I think the game. Yeah, let's obtain a random module. Okay, nice. We got 2 buffs. Oh, this is the boss fight. So overall, I think the game it's different from most chibis where there's no 3D model. This is you have your live 2D, your full built models, and of course in-game combat is chibi. Overall, I really think the game plays very nicely. There is a lot of strategy involved. So let's say I want to move my my units. Oh, yeah, you can move your units, place them the way you want, and I want my tanks to be at the front, going first, and creating almost like a chokehold. But I need to heal, so let's use this skill on my healer, and the healer is going to cast the heal right away to help my tank. And there's again loads of in-depth strategy involved. I didn't really play that competitively or seriously. I think it's a game you can take pretty chill on the side as well, as a side game. Of course, and you get more and more upgrades as you progress through. So every time the experience is going to be somewhat of a different run for you. And the game, after a while, you start to see the frame right now. I don't think it's 60 FPS, but yeah, the game runs perfectly fine at 60 FPS. It's just I had the game on for quite a bit, and it's kind of dropped. But anyhow, this is basically the game in its nutshell. You go through different stages, and after each stage, depending on what you've tackled, you get either upgrades or items that help you progress further. And of course, you have units with different classes, and you want to mix and match everything to build the best composition you can, and adding that RNG layer to make it a very chill roguelike game. And overall, I think I'll be playing the CBT for quite a bit, and I'll have more videos coming out for the game. But do try it out, and if you want to take a look at yourself, you can either get it off of the LD store, or download it off the CN. I think they've got CN servers where you can play as a guest. There will be a language barrier, but maybe try it out. Hopefully this game gets released near the end of the year or early 2023. because you don't want to drag this on for too long. I feel like after CBT, if you don't release your game within the next month or so, it's gonna people are just gonna forget, and it's hard to keep the momentum and keep the hype around it. But anyhow, that is my quick review, and thanks again for Sunboard for letting me in as a content creator, and also LD9 for sponsoring this video. And it's TimaeuSS here. I'll see you guys in the next video.